Hi, I'm Sharon Bill. Welcome to my Theory Tuition series where I'm working with you step by step through each of the ABRSM Theory grades, and we're now continuing with grade 4. There are lots of resources available to help you on my website. If you visit sharonbill.com, you'll find some free PDF information sheets. You can download these in US letter or A4 and they accompany each step of this series. Also on that website you'll find a page with links to all of my YouTube video tutorials, and you can also access information about the books that I have available. I've written how to take your ABRSM Music Theory exam for grades 4 and 5. There's also one for grades 1, 2 and 3. It's full of tips and techniques on how to best prepare for your exam, and also how to best make use of the time when you're actually sitting in the exam room working through your exam paper. So if you visit sharonbill.com, it's all there for you. If you can give me a like, that'd be fab, and subscribe to my channel to keep updated. There's lots in store. And so let's press on with this grade 4. So grab your pencil, nice sharp pencil. I use a propelling pencil, so it's always nice and sharp. You will need a ruler and an eraser, and we're ready to go. So if you'll turn with me to page 12, we're going to be looking at the topic of double sharps and double flats. And so I've referred to this as section C, and then you can turn in your PDF document to section C also. There we go, and there's the information that you'll need to help you to understand double sharps and double flats. It's quite an easy topic really. It literally is just sharp sharp or flat flat, and it works then harmonically. That means where we give a note the same note, which would look like the same key on a piano for example, but we give it different names. And so it's a really easy topic, but it's much simpler if you actually visualize it. So there's a piano keyboard here, but I do suggest that you just sketch out for yourself just a quick piano keyboard here. Just give yourself a good octave. Doesn't have to be artistically amazing. So 2 black notes miss, 3 black notes miss. There's a good octave. So if you were taking the exam, I do recommend that you do this, and it just takes all the hard work out of the thinking. Even name the keys, and then if you're not a pianist, it doesn't matter, it's still helpful to you. There we go. So exercise 1 is just naming these notes. We have a double sharp, which looks like a little X, and so here that's G double sharp, and so it really is G sharp sharp, which is enharmonic equivalent to A. But we can't call it note A because it's written on the G position on the stave, and it's note G that we're replacing. And so we just need to name these. Just keep an eye out for your clefs. We've got double sharps and we've got double flats, and after that just keep an eye out for which clef you're in. So have a little go at that and then come back into the video and we'll just go through that. So this one you should have as B double flat because that's in the bass clef. And then here we're in the treble clef, so this is E double flat. And then here we're in the alto clef, so that's middle C, C, D, E, F, so we're on F double sharp there. And that's all just explained a little bit more clearly here. So we've got G sharp sharp, or we've got B flat flat, and so on. There's nothing more scientific than that really. So let's now move on to exercise 2. So we're now going to show the different enharmonic equivalents here, and we'll show how the same key can be written by giving it different places on the stave and giving it different note names. So I'll just work through this first one for you, and then we'll have a think and come back at it after you've had a little go yourself. So here we've got a B, and we need to give 2 other notes that are enharmonic equivalent. So for example, we could have C flat, which is also known as B. So let's give that There we go, that's C flat. And then the other alternative is we could have A sharp sharp. A double sharp is also the equivalent enharmonically to B. So give that a little X, and there's our A double sharp. So have a little go at that, and then we'll come back into that together. Okie dokie, so I'm hoping that you've had a go of these on your own, so we'll just press through these. So here we've got a note F. The alternatives for that could be E sharp, or we could have G double flat as well. So we could have E sharp, or we could have G double flat. So you just need two little flat signs and position those closely together. And they all work out enharmonically the same. We've got F, E sharp, raise it by a semitone, G double flat. So we've got G flat, flat. Okay, let's press on. We'll get through these next few a little bit more quickly now. So bass clef, this is a C sharp. So we could have a D flat. We could also have a B double sharp. Because if you look, B sharp is the same as C enharmonically. So B sharp sharp, B double sharp is the same as C sharp enharmonically speaking. Here we go. So we're in the alto clef now. So we've got a C here. So we could also have that same key referred to as a B sharp, or we could have D double flat. Oh, what am I doing there? I don't need to do two notes, just two flats. That's funny. There we go. So this one is F sharp. We could refer to that as G flat also, or we could refer to that as E double sharp. There we go. So we're in the bass clef here. We've got note E, and so we could also refer to that as F flat, or we could refer to that as D double sharp. Just to reiterate that. So there's an E. We could call that F flat, lowered it by a semitone, or we could call it D double sharp, D sharp sharp. We end up with the same enharmonic equivalent. Here we go. So this next one's in alto clef. This is a B flat. There's middle C, B flat. So we could also call that A sharp, or we could call it C double flat. There we go. And so this last one, again in the same clef, we're in note F. So we could call that E sharp, or we could call that G double flat. There we go. So that's that done. And so now looking at exercise 3, we need to look at how we can cancel double sharps and double flats. We need to add an accidental to put it back to as it should be, referring to the key signature. So we've got to be careful what the key signature should be and make sure that we cancel these accidentals to revert back to our key signature. So for example here we've got a B double flat. We don't want that to go back to a natural because we need it to be B flat, so we just need to put a B flat to show that we've gone back to the key signature. You don't put a natural sign, otherwise that would take you back to B natural, which is not what we want because we need to go back to the key signature of B flats. And so we'll have a go at this one together. Here we've got a key signature of F, C, G, D sharps. Here we've got an F double sharp, and so to make that back to as it should be, we need to revert back to a sharp. So we need to place a sharp sign to cancel the double sharp and put it back to the key signature. So you don't use a natural sign because that would take us to F natural, which wouldn't be appropriate for that key signature. So maybe have a go at these last two and then re-access into the video and we'll just double check that together. So here we've got a B double flat. We should have B flats according to this key signature, so we just need a flat sign to put that back to the key signature. Here we've got a key signature of F sharps and C sharps. Now here, this is a B sharp. Sorry, this is a D sharp. Alto Clef. This is a D sharp, C, D sharp, which is not part of the key signature. And so in order to put that as it should be, that does need to be cancelled completely because there's no D sharps in the key signature, and so we need that to be a natural sign. And then here we've got a C, D, E sharp. However, they've not asked us to change that, so we can just ignore that. It's just this one that we need to cancel. So here we do need a natural sign because there's no C, D sharps in the key signature, and so we need to put it back to D natural. There we go then. I hope that's been helpful to you. Thanks for watching. If you can give me a like, that would be fab, and subscribe to my channel to keep updated. There's lots more in store. Please do visit sharonbill.com. There's lots there for you, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.